Hello. Hello. Welcome back to Conversations with the Queen. This is season 2, episode 2, and it's going to be called Mind Your Business. Okay. Well, I want to address something before I start talking about mind your business. Let me address some people got mad because when I say that everybody is not a king or queen. Okay. It's just like a medical doctor. You have to have qualifications to be a medical doctor. And if you're just walking around saying you're a medical doctor, you could be arrested. So a lot of people walking around here that I'm a queen, I'm a king. No, you're not. And people need to start learning the truth, hear the truth about things. That's why you got so many people around here walking around, in their feelings, walking around in job titles that they don't fit. So again, I stand on what I said. Everybody is not a king. Everybody is not a queen. I've heard too many people, and I've seen too many people talking about calling 6 and 7 year old little girls queens. I'm like, she's not a queen. She's a princess though, but she's not a queen. It takes a lot of things to get to the queen status, and some people you just ain't made it there yet. It is what it is. So don't get mad with the queen because that's my name. No matter how you don't think I am, I don't care what your feelings are about me. I am the queen, okay? I have qualifications. So um, I'm going to talk about Mind Your Business, Season 2, Episode 2. Mind Your Business. And it's not what you guys think it's about. I want to talk about a lot of people, especially now that we're in the pandemic stuff, and a lot of jobs had closed down and laid off people. It's a lot of people out here starting businesses with no business sense. You have zero business sense, but you want to start a business. I have ran into so many businesses. I love to support Black people. That's just me. That's who I am. I love to support Black people. And me and my husband has gone to support some businesses, restaurants even, and they're just not together. They're not together. And now, I walked out of there and I was like, I would never go back. Left a bad taste in my mouth. So this episode really is about counting the cost to be a boss. Mind your business. Okay. I have a degree in business management. My daughter and my son has a degree in business management. My other son has a degree in accounting. So we have really put in the time and have started our own business. I run my own company. So I won't say I just own a business, but I own my own company. It is a company, and it has people, it has everything set up. It's a company and not just a business. And that's what some people fail to realize. You just either you running a company or you just have a business. Anybody can have a business, but it takes some qualifications. It takes some time. It takes some effort to own a business. Okay. I'm a business owner, several businesses, as a matter of fact. My business is RPE Enterprises, and RPE stands for Royal Priesthood Enterprise. RPE, Royal Priesthood Enterprise. So, I have put in my time to start a business, and when I was doing I do all natural products. That's one of the things that I do. I everybody jumped on the craze. Oh, all natural, all natural, all natural. And now you can't even find some of the people. I'm like, you guys just really jumped on that train, all natural products, and you have no longevity. So I'm here to say that I'm so happy that my business, my company is surviving. And that's all I use on my skin is my products. And I have really good skin. Yep. Because what goes in, because I'm very careful about what goes into my body or on my body. So My all natural products is my Rosemary Soap. Yep, this is the Rosemary Soap. I just had I just had to make a fresh batch because my products are made to order. If I'm out of something and you order it, I make a fresh batch of it. So I had to I just made a batch of Rosemary Soap. That's why I have this here. And I just sent somebody in Atlanta ordered I think she ordered like 4 soaps. Anyway, it's a business, not, it's a company, not just a business, because anything can be a business. And a lot of people jumping out there on the bandwagon. Oh yeah, I want to own my own business, and you don't have your stuff together. And people like me that do have money that can help and support you. I'm not going to help people that don't have their stuff together. It is what it is for me. I'm not going to. Here's another one of my products. Now this product right here, I made, this is called chocolate mint face cream. After I wash my face, I put this on my face. Oh, this thing have your face feeling amazing. It has your face feeling amazing. I get my stuff professionally packaged because I don't want, I don't want to be out there looking all raggedy and stuff. No, not me. But again, mind your business. You have to count the cost to be the boss. You have to count the long hours you're going to be up. You have to count. I have to be my own marketing. I have to be my own production. I have to be my own everything. So, and if you don't have time to do that, and I don't recommend you get into the business. Because it does take time. Marketing, promotion, all your flyers and everything I get made. And so finally I put my team together that knows how to do everything. And so I can just sit back and, delegate authority. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. And just enjoy the fruit of my labor. And, I know how to set up LLCs and all of that good stuff like that. But I found a company, Authority Inc., that helped set up, they are working on my liquor license because I do own my own wine. They're working on my liquor license. So that takes time. Okay. It takes time and it takes money. In California out here, California probably have some of the highest taxes. That's why we can afford to give out our own stimulus. California is giving out so many stimulus out of our own California, out of our own money. That's because they're taxing us a whole lot, and they're taxing businesses, and they're just, people move out here to California thinking it's like what they see on TV, and they're thinking that they're going to make it big. Let me tell you, no. A lot of people have moved out here and have gotten their feelings hurt and had to move back to where they came from within like a couple of months because they didn't count the cost to live out in California. Okay, I've been living here about almost 12 years now. It works for me and my family. It works for us. But so, okay, back to mind your business. Okay, you really do have to count up the cost on all the time, all the money. It's a saying in the business world that you'll take care of your business for the first 5 years, and then your business take care of you. You got to be willing to spend some money and put that support in. If you're not going to make it. It's going to cost a lot of money. Then you're going to quit and you're like, oh, but that costs too much. Like, okay, well, you didn't count the cost before you started, because it is a cost. My husband and I, we sat down, all of my natural products. I got my own makeup. Yeah, no, this is my lip gloss I have on right here. I have my own makeup line, and I'm talking about it from everything. Mascara. My mascara is some of the best you're going to find around. And, I don't do the false lashes. I don't like the look. You look like Baby Bop. Baby Bop being wearing a false lashes. A lot of people around here looking like Baby Bop. Nah, I'm good. Some people can do the false lashes really good, but for me, I cannot. I can't. It's just not something, and I buy expensive ones. I have bought expensive ones. I have bought the expensive glue, eyelash glue, all of that stuff. No, it just didn't work for me. I'm good. I was so good. So if lashes work for you, then keep up with your lashes. But to me, all of you guys look like baby bop. That's it doesn't matter. All of you guys look like baby bops, and some of them look so natural. But I'm like, oh, look at baby bop. And guess what? We can tell. We can tell. So mind your business. I see so many people into this the vaginal steam, the yoni, whatever steam or whatever they're doing right now. I hope you guys went to school because I'm a holistic therapist. I'm certified. I didn't just start making products. I went to school to be a herbalist. I went to school to be a holistic, to find out all the benefits of all the essential oils, all the herbs and everything that I've been working with, that I wanted to work with. So I went to school, I had to pay for school. So I went to school, I'm certified in that, both of them, herbs and essential oils. I am certified. So you're not just, with my products, you're not just getting something that people just throw together because you heard and you Googled it and this is what you should be using. Because I'm going to tell you, ladies, when you're playing around with your vagina, don't do it. A lot of this stuff, what they're not telling you is that a lot of that stuff causes yeast infections. It does. Steam and all that kind of stuff causes you're not supposed to have a lot of moisture in your vagina. It's naturally moist. And when you go to try to add a lot of other stuff in there, you're going to get a yeast infection. Just like with douching. No, I don't do that. You know what you do? Sit your ass in the tub at least once or twice a month and put you some essential oils in there. Let me tell you what's a good one to use. Lavender, frankincense, because they have healing properties. Those two are really good to put in your bath, to put in a nice hot, tub and sit your behind in the tub, and you wouldn't have to worry about odors or anything like that. I don't worry about that. I don't worry about vaginal dryness. I don't have none of them issues, okay? Because I went to school to be an herbalist and I learned a whole lot of stuff, and everybody jumping on this, oh, the yoni steam. Child, that stuff will cause a yeast infection. And they're not telling you that as a disclaimer, but the queen is telling you today. That stuff will cause a yeast infection, okay? Yeah. Just like a lot of people didn't go to school for them herbs. I'm like, what are you using in there? Even when I used to get massages, but my husband bought me everything that I need for massage room. I got the massage table. I got everything. I make my own oils. So now I don't use people's oils for massages. I use my own. Even massage cream. I used to be like, what do you guys use? Oh, okay. I don't want that. Yeah, I don't have a problem with speaking up because it's my body. You only get you only get this one body, and you need to take care of it. And I'm telling you, vaginal steaming is not the best, but people are swearing by it. I'm like, they're not telling you how many people are catching yeast infections from this mess. None of that. But I mean, if it worked for you, it worked for you. If it don't, it don't. And if you have been a victim and have caught yeast infection from yoni steaming, I'm gonna tell you, get you some what's really good at that, because I have a granddaughter, I have another granddaughter coming. I have bought everything natural. I have made everything so they don't have to worry about everything going in their skin and everything. I'm talking about from the powder, I'm talking about from the diaper rash ointments, I'm talking about everything. But if you are experiencing yeast infections and you want something natural, cornstarch. Cornstarch works really good. What else cornstarch works on is chicken pox. People catch chicken pox or anything, or any kind of rash or something like that, where you need to put a paste on it. Make use of a paste with cornstarch and some water. just a little bit, and rub it on that rash. I promise you, it's gonna dry it all up. I promise you. That's from yeast infections and everything. Cornstarch is a really good one to help with that. But if you're going to be out here and trying to start a business, I'm here to tell you, please, please, please count up the cost. I'm talking about late nights. It's going to be late nights, early mornings, because see, I deal with people from other countries. And when it's nighttime over here, that's when it's daytime over there. So I have to get 12, 1, 2, I'll be on a conference call because it's now, 6 or 7 over there. It's late here. But if I want their stuff, then I have to do what I have to do. So you really do have to count the cost to be the boss. And it's usually a lot of cost to run your own business, to run your own company. So, I want to encourage everybody who is looking to go into business on your own, to run your own company, to take some courses. Go to your community college or whatever, take you some courses how to do it. But I'm talking about, it's a lot of people going into business and they have more liabilities than assets. This is why I went into business. So I could have more assets than liabilities. Okay, so you have to count the cost to be the boss. When you're starting off with more liabilities than assets, the business will fail probably. But you have to make stuff work for you. Learn how to make stuff work for you. That's one thing that my company RPE does. It helps businesses become established. It's not a whole lot. We don't charge a whole lot, but there is a cost because I'm giving you my knowledge. So, give me something. So you have to really, really sit down and just count the cost to be the boss. I can say, yeah, I'm bossy, honey. I'm the boss. It is what it is. I run my company. I run my company just like, Walmart, just like Amazon, just like all and study those big companies. Study them, and you'll see how to run it. It's some things I look at Walmart, I look at Amazon, I'm like, oh, they need to improve on this, this, and this. Because it's a lot of things, it's a lot of aspects of business that people just don't get. They don't get it. And it's a sad thing. It's a great thing to start to have your own company, trust me. And everybody have gifts and talents, something that you are good at or great at, that you can make money off of. Okay. So, if you do want to start a business, I mean, that's a good route to go, but make sure you handle your business, make sure you mind your business. Take you some classes, do a lot of stuff, do things, always look to improve. Always look to improve. I'm like, I don't sit back and act like I know it all. I look for classes. It's an ongoing process. Learning is an ongoing process. I look for classes. I look for things that I can improve on. Like, oh yeah, this might help me, or that might help me. So I'm always looking, searching for opportunities to learn about the things that I'm good at. Okay. So before you go and try to start a business or anything, please count the cost because it is a cost. So late nights, early mornings, and it's going to be a while. You're going to be like, oh, I ain't been on vacation in 2 years. If you're a person that's just looking to have fun every weekend, you're looking to have fun, several times in a month, I'm telling you, you're probably not a good person to start a business because it's going to be times where you go months without a vacation. You're going to go months without, any fun. I don't have to go to the club and get drunk or anything like that. I have my own wine. Me and my husband, we started doing our own paint and sip at home because we both work hard. And, the weekend, Saturday, it's probably the only day that we get because, that's our Sabbath. A lot of people go to church on Sundays and that's their Sabbath. But our Sabbath is on Saturday, so that's the day that we sit down. We just enjoy each other because he works hard, I work hard, and okay, you still have to take care of your relationships and your family, and that's what I do. I work hard because of my family, because of my grandchildren, my children, and my husband, and I work hard for us, and my husband works hard for us, and that's okay. But before you go out there and talk about you're going to start a business, please, please count up the cost because it looks easy. I'm sorry for people making it look easy, but you don't see the backstory of these people. You don't see all the late nights. You don't see all of the time that they spend on the phone, or time that they spend on their computer, or time that they spent, in meetings or anything like that. It's a lot of backstory to every big company. You don't see how many times they invested, how many times they failed even. Yeah, that didn't work. So they had to go start all over from scratch, go back to the drawing board and be like, okay, well, that didn't work. This didn't work. Let me try it this way, this way. Yeah, it happens because you will probably fail a lot before you get that thing that works. Because, me learning to make soap, making soap, oh, my soap, none of, some of my batches didn't come out right on soap. I can honestly say that I did, at first, I was like, oh, that came out good. But it's going to be times where it don't come out good. And you have to go back to the drawing board. That's the one thing about business is you are prone to fail. And if you don't like failing, don't start a business. Okay? And this all coming from a book that I'm writing. It's called Mind Your Business. It should be out the beginning of next year. It's called Mind Your Business. And I'm going to have everything in there to help you start and maintain your business. Because people can teach you how to start, but what about maintaining? Yeah, it's a process, honey, and you're not gonna just learn this overnight. It's gonna take some time because as soon as you think you got it all together, there go another way of doing it. You learn something you're like, oh, I could be doing it this way, and it's better and it's easier. Okay, so before you jump out there saying that you're going to start a business, count up the costs, do all your research, know your liabilities and assets, know them, and expand on them, especially your assets. Okay, that's me. That's Conversations with the Queen, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about because there's so many people out here starting a business with no business sense. And I really wish everybody success. And if you are starting your own business, that's a good thing. I'm happy for you. And I wish you all the success in the world. I really do. I really do. I have a lot of people asking me about when you're going to open that restaurant. That's just not something I want to do. I mean, that's fine. I would get a food truck first because I don't want to be tied down to no one restaurant. It takes a lot to run a restaurant. You have to have them recipes down pat where it's the same every time you cook it, So it's a lot to run in a restaurant, and it's just not something that I want to do right now. Maybe the years where I get ready to retire, but right now, that's not what I want to do. I just cook good food for my husband and children, and we enjoy, good food. I have all my recipes. I do have a big binder that I put all my recipes in and got it, broken down. I got it from, main dishes to entrees to desserts and stuff like that. So I do have that to pass down to my daughter. And then she can pass it down to her daughter. And, just keep it going, a family tradition. Because a lot of times people don't do that. People do not write down recipes. They just go with the flow. You know, you can't do that, especially if you want to have a restaurant. Okay. And that's on my recipes for my soaps, for my creams, and for everything. They're written down. And, you know, my daughter is it's a family secret. So my daughter, she knows all of the ingredients. She knows everything that I do to make my products. She helped me and her we make the products. So, you know, we count the cost and it just take us, you know, it do take time. And, you know, just expect that. Expect time, expect failures because you will fail. Running a business, you will fail. And guess what? If you fail, oh, you'd be like, oh, well, let me do it another way. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to say is, let me try it another way. And try it another way until you get it right. I can guarantee you, everybody around here with successful products, Jordan's, you know, I'm not big on all of these brands and all of these other stuff. And, you know, I'm sure that they got some failures, but, you know, I'm not big on them. I don't know their stories. I honestly don't care. So I'm sure it's a lot of people out there that can give you some advice about running your own business and running your own company. So please, if people offer you their advice, take it. You know, stop getting in. I'm so tired of people getting in their feelings. Honey, I'm looking at you. You're on welfare. You're still in the projects. You still on all of this, and you're talking about you're a queen. Let me hush. Let me tell you something. You living with your mama, and you know, living off her you know, everything, and then you want to say you're king. I stand on what I said. A lot of people using this queen, king. It's not. You know, you have to go through it's a process you have to go through. You have to earn that. You have to earn them titles, honey. Unless it's your name like me. But you know, but I've earned my title, baby. I am queen, I reign, and I'm queen. It is what it is, you know. And my daughter was a princess, but now she's the queen of her own queendom. And she's going to teach her daughter. I got another grandbaby coming, a little girl. So, you know, and we're going to teach her how to be a princess at first. We're going, you know, she's going to grow up as a princess, but then she's going to be the queen of her own queendom. So that's just how life goes, okay? So mind your business. Count up the cost of everything before you try to start a business, okay? Because it do cost. It really do cost. I mean, it costs money, it costs time, it costs energy. It's going to cost you some friends. It's going to cost you some family. It's going to be a whole lot of cost in running your own business, okay? So that's what the queen wanted to talk to you guys about this week is mind your business. And look for my book coming out next year to begin. I would say in January, February to be out. Mind your business. It'll have a whole lot of tips. It's going to have a whole lot of things in there to teach you about having a business, running a business right. Because a lot of businesses operating right now that call themselves businesses, it's not right, okay? And don't feel bad for walking away. If you fail one time, start all over again. Don't just stay there. Start all over again, okay? Because most people have failed. Big brands, these big Coke and Pepsi and all these people, their formulas wasn't good the first time. If you listen to their stories, they're not good, how they failed. And I think it was Coke that only sold like 6 cans the first year. So it's a process. And don't expect millions overnight, because that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. The first 5 years, I promise you, you're going to be taking care of your business. And then your business will start taking care of you. Okay? I love you guys. And look for my book in January or February. Mind your business. And until next time, if you're looking at this by YouTube, like, share, and subscribe. share, 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 because the more you share it, the higher I get up on the, the algorithm of YouTube, and they'll circulate the video more often. And this is stuff people need to hear, because there's a lot of people right here starting businesses that don't have any business sense. Okay? I love you guys. You are my queendom. You are my favorites. Oh, I want to, if you're not a part of my Facebook group, Conversations with the Queen, you need to be. Yeah, go and do that, okay? And I also am about to start my spiritual practice, because I am, certified holy, I'm certified and ordained in a whole lot of stuff. I'm a forever student, and I'm okay with that. But I got a group on Facebook called Sacred Circle. If you're looking to start your spiritual journey, that's a place that can help you. I'm going to give a lot of tips on starting and maintaining your spiritual journey. Sacred Circle on Facebook, okay? It's a private group, because it's a lot of stuff that I'll be sharing that you can't find on Google. I know a lot of people, they have, they were, they on their spiritual practice, and, they Google everything. Oh, this crystal is good for this, and this sage is good for, I'm going to be teaching some real stuff that I learned from my great grandmother, okay? I'll be teaching some real stuff, okay? So go join my group, Sacred Circle, and on Patreon, Sacred Circle. Now on Patreon, I have different tiers. It costs to be a part of my Patreon. On Patreon, I really will be showing, some of my rituals, some of my everything. So go join the Sacred Circle on either Patreon or Facebook. Okay. Until next time, I love you guys. And remember to look for my book, Mind Your Business. January or February. The end of January, the beginning of February. Okay, guys? I love you. You guys are amazing. And I love you. Thank you.